Hi everybody, it's me Bonbon and welcome back to my channel. So before we get started in today's video, I just wanted to run over some of the things that have been happening in the world recently, between coronavirus, the crisis in Yemen at the minute, the Black Lives Matter movement. It's just never-ending heartbreak every day, and I hope that this year will act as a symbol of change, and that going forward we can just learn and improve and just prevent anything like this from ever happening again, because honestly it's heartbreaking. That being said, I will be linking down in the description places you can donate to the Black Lives Matter movement, the Yemeni children, mental health funds for people going through the coronavirus at the minute. I know coronavirus has certainly affected my mental health, so I don't know what kind of things it will be doing to other people. So all that will be linked down in the description. Please help out any way that you can. If you can't, it's fine. But if you can, thank you so much. On a brighter note, you may have noticed that I'm brighter. That's because thanks to my wonderful Patreons, I was able to finally afford a ring light and a tripod so that I can film in some form of quality. Okay, so today I kind of wanted to relive a memory that I have from like 2013, 2014 YouTube, and that's this tag where a bunch of content creators would do the things not to say to blank or things not to do to blank. One of the first ones I ever saw was by Toxic Tears, where she did a things not to say to goth girls video, and I remember just finding it so like relatable and funny, because I was going through a goth phase back then. Like I think most of us were in 2013. Also, yes, I am wearing pajamas because I don't want to get dressed just to do a video. I'm in pajamas all day every day, so keeping it real, I'm in pajamas. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into today's video. Things not to say to age regressors, especially if you're a stranger. I'd like to preface this by saying that I often get questions like, how do I talk to age regressors? My partner just told me they're an age regressor. How do I speak to them? What should I do? And I always reply with the same answer. I always say, talk to them. Set clear boundaries. Make sure you find what you're both comfortable with, because everybody's going to regress differently and everybody's going to want to be treated differently. So there's no one size fits all solution. If this is you and you want to know how to speak to an age regressor, ask them what they're comfortable with, ask them what they like. However, here are some things you should probably never open a conversation with, and maybe don't say if you're a stranger, because it's really creepy and oversteps a boundary. Enjoy. And I'd like to say that there's absolutely nothing wrong about being curious about age regression and having questions. If you come forward and you ask me a question through DMs, then I'm not going to take them the wrong way. If you genuinely think it's a kink or a sex thing, I'm more than happy to tell you what the difference is and what age regression really is. This is just targeted towards the people that come at you with such like a predetermined idea of what they think you're doing, and they tell you, no, you are doing a sex thing, you are a danger to kids. And it's like they don't even want to be educated on it. They've already made up their mind that they don't like you, they don't like what you're doing, and you're wrong and disgusting and should go, So yeah, if you have genuine questions and you're coming from a place of actually wanting to learn about the community, that's fine. This doesn't apply to you. This is just about the people who they refuse to listen, and they just want to stay ignorant, and they just want to hate on people who are just trying to live their life in a way that makes them comfortable and happy. And some age regressors will have childhood trauma, and a lot of them won't want to talk about that. So barging into a conversation and saying, oh, you're definitely traumatized. Boundaries. It's all about boundaries. Oh, you're an age regressor. So like DDLG. Age regression, like That's a sex thing, isn't it? So you actually think you're a child, like you think you're like a baby. This is just a cover up to be attracted to kids, isn't it? You just don't want to say that you're attracted to kids, so. Are you sure it's not a sex thing? Like, you know, you can be honest. You're not really an age regressor because you can't be a real baby because real babies don't have tattoos or piercings. And look, you have tattoos, so you're not a real baby. Also, real babies can't use phones or social media, so you're not an age regressor, you're just pretending. You're definitely doing this to get attention from men. This is definitely something that you want to do for attention and not because it helps you. Oh, you're an age regressor that I've just met. Can I baby you? Do you want me to baby talk to you? Oh, so can you call me daddy? Age regression. Is this like that adult baby diaper lover thing? Age regression is a danger to kids and you should be ashamed of yourself. Age regression is just another way to say that you're immature and childish and that you're a grown person who doesn't want to admit that they're grown up. How are you going to get a job and pay bills if you think you're a baby? So you regress like all the time? Are you regressed right now? Can you do something like baby? I don't know, it just seems creepy. Like, you're just creepy. This is definitely a sex thing, isn't it? You do this to get money from creepy guys, don't you? You can't hide it from me. I know you better than you know you. Anybody who dates you is probably attracted to kids. Is this like a sugar baby, like sugar daddy thing? Like, do you have an OnlyFans? If I was a parent, I wouldn't let my child anywhere near you. This is definitely a kink, like 100%. Like, I've heard everything you're saying about coping and like mental health, but it's definitely a sex thing. So do you like wear diapers out in public? Like, where do you go to the toilet? Like, oh my god. Your family must be so ashamed of you. Do your friends know about this? Oh my god. I could never tell my friends anything about like that. Oh my god. I think that's a mental illness and you should probably go get it checked out. I'm definitely sure that you have some underlying trauma that hasn't been addressed, so you should probably go seek help for that. So do you regress like in the bedroom, or like do you call your boyfriend like daddy in bed and stuff like that? Because that seems kind of gross. Is that the same as being trans age? Like, do you, like, on your birth certificate, are you gonna get like your date of birth changed? You are definitely a predator and you probably prey on kids, even if you don't admit it, because nothing can actually be innocent and wholesome and, you know, just for you and just for fun. It has to be, you know, horrible and cruel. So you're definitely a predator. Yeah, sorry. Babies can't wear false eyelashes, so if you're regressed while you're wearing makeup, I don't really think a baby could do makeup. It would be all over, like, it would just lipstick. What are you gonna do when you have real babies? Like, if you ever have kids? Like, how is that gonna work? So, like, in real life, do you, like, talk like a baby and, you know, goo goo gaga and all that kind of stuff? How do people understand you? Okay, now that I've seen this whole video, I've come to the conclusion that age regression, it's definitely a sex thing. These are just some of the things that I've encountered in my nearly 2 years of being in the age regression community. I hope everybody is staying safe during this pandemic and the protests and, you know, just all the horrors that are going on right now. And if you ever want somebody to talk to, please reach out. Your mental health matters, and even if we're strangers, I will always be there to listen to you, and I'll be able to point you in the right direction for you to get help. So, please don't think you have to suffer in silence, because we're all here for you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Sending all my love. Bye!